Sunshine, I know this ain't mine. Knocking down that door, gotta grind this 9 to 5, yeah. Got to stack the paper up right now. Take care of me and mine. Got to work, baby. We got to work it, darling. Just to take my peace of mind until we die. Oh, we got to work, baby. Coming home from work and I got the key, look me in my eyes, yeah. Got to put the food to the table now. Make sure they feel right. Christmas round the corner, bringing no sweet love and cheer, yeah. Ooh, it might have tell the keys they can't have what they want to see. We got to work, baby. We got to work it, darling. Divine, just to change my peace of mind until we die. Sunshine, I know this ain't mine. Knocking down that door, gotta grind this 9 to 5, yeah. Got to stack the paper up right now. Take care of me and mine. Got to work, baby. We got to work it, darling. Just to change my peace of mind until we die.
4 years ago now, I moved to Austin from Mississippi, and I was kind of playing around doing the acoustic thing because I didn't know anybody while I was here, and I moved in luck would have it, I moved in with the conga player, Justin Malone. And Justin had this whole nother set of friends. And he brought him over for this little cookout that we did. And I met Chris, he was visiting. And we all jammed. I met Angelo there as well. And we were all jamming, having a good time. And then Chris goes back to New York. He's like, let me get your number and all that. I was like, yeah, sure. He goes back to New York. He's like, hey, man, I'm moving back in March. He's like, you want to start a new project? I was like, yeah, I ain't got no band. Like, let's do this. So he sends me some demos that he had been working on at the house by himself, and they were so clean. And I was like, Jesus. I was like, this is like the beginning of this. I was like, I wonder what we can do with this. So I texted him. I was like, dude, you got to hurry up and get down here. I'm fixing to start writing. So we rehearsed, got everything popped up, and then we recorded before we played our first live show, which I thought was kind of backwards, but kind of cool. We were at Bud's Recording Services, Sam, and he put together a 5-song EP for us. So the day we got done recording was our first gig. And after that, the rest is history.
You played at ACL, is that right, this past year?
We did. We were actually on the way to a recording shoot at Purple Bee, and we got a call from our BMI rep. She was like, what y'all doing next Friday? I was like, I think our schedule's free, we're good. I'm thinking that they were gonna play like some after party or something like that, which is still cool and respect. She's like, well, we need a fill-in for ACL. I was like, who calls a week ahead and like for a fill-in? So I'm thinking like she's joking with me. And sure enough, she was not. And we got a chance to play on the BMI stage at ACL. And to date, it was one of the best things we've done as a band. And kind of hit that pinnacle, like, you know, the deserving part of like the work that you put in. Like, yeah, we kind of made it to a point where we can see this as a band in the future, you know. So it was cool. It was a good moment. It was a turning point for us.
Nice. Have you recorded any other albums or put any other stuff out?
We've done a couple of singles. 2 of our latest singles we did at Leche House with Beto Martinez. And we did a song called War and You Know I'm Down. And we're actually going back into the studio to record our first full-length album. And we're pretty excited about that one. So y'all be on the lookout for that whenever we get it all together and drop it. We also recorded Work at Leche House, and that should be dropping sometime soon as a single. And that was one of the ones that we recorded here.
So you haven't been in Austin that long. What do you think about the music scene in Austin?
So, yeah, I moved here about 4 years ago, and it was like a kid in a candy store with the music scene here in Austin. You know, Mississippi, we got some hitters and we got some fun stuff going on. There's always some talent running around, but like there's so much artistry here. Like certain places you have to push to play your original songs. Like you want to like gotta force them down people's throats almost. And so they're like, oh, this song's good, or either they like it, but they don't know what it is, so they don't know. But here, it was welcoming. Like it was a safe space where you just would play your songs and people were like, oh, that's awesome. And like they would come back and be like, yo, play that song again. And like, what was the name of that song? And I was like, did you write that song? And it just like, it was kind of fulfilling. Like after all these years of playing to deaf ears, you come here and it's awesome. And the musicianship here is light years, man. It's like, I don't know, everybody's talented, everybody's nice, everybody's kind, everybody's welcoming. I've gotten to hear some bands that I didn't know existed. Like, I don't know, like I said, Kid in the Candy Store, I still kind of baffled by it. I'm still meeting people, fortunate enough to meet people that I'm a fan of too, which is just kind of cool. So yeah, I love the music scene in Austin.
take your turn, always speaking. If I can't see, you can't breathe. I ain't living, I ain't living. Yeah. Now they take our soul just to pass us over and watch us fade away. I see you trying to change your mind. Now we're chasing, now we're chasing, now we're chasing, staring into the sun, baby. Now we're flying, staring into the sun, baby. Now we're flying. There's a world of dreams up in the sky, baby. You spread your wings and you come with me, and we can fly, baby. We can fly. Now I don't mind how high you climb, 'cause you're chasing, yeah, you're chasing, yeah, you're chasing. I see you trying to change your mind, yeah. Now we're chasing, now we're chasing, staring into the sun, baby. Now we're flying, staring into the sun, baby.